Hello guys, and if you do love a Reddit story, why not consider hitting that like, subscribe, maybe that notification bell too. Today our story from the user FlowAdditional10, and it is called I Am 21 Fell in Love with an Erasmus Student, F21. Story. Hey guys, I'll tell my story while mentioning the most important highlights I can remember. So, in September 2023, I met this girl referring to as X. She was an ERASMUS, a European Union student exchange program student studying in my university for the semester. I met her through a guy referring to as Y. I had, not anymore explaining later in the story why, a friendship with, and he then planned a day to go out and meet this girl. So at the beginning, we exchanged questions to know each other. Name, birth, etc. And later that day we went ice skating since I was already starting to learn it and going to practice weekly. Later then we spent the whole rest of the day speaking to each other on different things. I never had the chance to speak about with my friends in this country since they're not really interested in anything me and X talked about. Politics, literature, games, sports, etc. And we spoke as if we knew each other for years. Then we started meeting mostly every day, and later I invited everyone to my house. At the gathering in my house, Y was really acting weird as if he was fighting for X against me. But at the time, X was just a friend to me who I really enjoyed time with, and she enjoyed my company. Later in the days, Y and the other friends started drifting away from me, because even after I introduced mainly Y and the others to new female friends of mine, Y assumed that like X I was fighting for the other female. Friends against him, and therefore made everyone drift away from me especially, and only X staying by my side. Therefore I realized how the people I called my friends were just some contacts that will leave me at the nearest chance. So I left everyone for her. Long story short, we liked each other and was in a relationship similar to dating. She moved into my house and we had the best time together, went to ice skating practice together, had the best of times whether we were at home or outside with endless conversations day and night about various things in life, starting from philosophy or politics and ending in sociology and games or even agriculture. We spoke and watched and read about everything in this world without getting tired and always shared knowledge between each other, which made me love her more. Such people are really rare in this time. And even her friends in her hometown became my friends and visited me in my city. I really got attached to her and her friends, since they are really worthy people who really loved me and showed me how much of a good people they are. Later it's time for her to go home. I really felt sad more than you can imagine, but to myself, I said that I should have seen this earlier. On her last day here, I went to the apartment she rented but never lived at. We had some good time since 9 a.m. till 2 a.m. the next day. We didn't cry and we really didn't show much emotions. But deep inside, we both knew that it's as hard as it can get. Yesterday, she left to her hometown and it's really hard for me. I feel like it's really impossible for me to find someone like her. She's coming back for a visit for her friend in May this year. I'll try to hang on till then, but what will happen after she goes back to her country again? This had been really hard for me to think about. Do you guys give me or us any solutions for our relationship? What did we do wrong? And what did we do right? P.S. We talked about it, and a breakup is not really necessary, and we don't really want it, but we might take a break if needed to respect each other's freedom. For any additional questions needed to help, please don't hesitate to ask me. Comment 1. Well, friend, if you understood that you were becoming attached to a person, but he had to leave and you couldn't go with him and he couldn't stay, then was it worth developing such a relationship? You are young, you have everything ahead of you, and you still have to meet your love. Good luck, buddy. Comment 2. Have you considered the option of moving to another country? Perhaps you should think about this. Work, save up some money, and go on trips to start dating this girl. You liked her so much. Or try to persuade her to move to your country. In any case, you need to look for some options. And it is obligatory to constantly be in touch and not disappear from your life for more than one day. I hope everything works out for you and your relationship ends with the wedding and you have very beautiful children. Comment 3. It is very strange that your friends turned their backs on you and began to behave somehow strangely. How did it happen that for many years you counted these people as your friends? You may need to contact a psychologist to solve this problem. And with a girl, you need to be in different life situations and understand how she will behave in this or that case, so that it doesn't turn out that you are not the same as your former friends. Think about it. Update. Guys, thank you so much for your comments and support. Our relationship continues to develop online. We constantly write to each other and whenever possible call each other via video conference. We agreed that she would come to me in May, and then I would go to visit her at the end of the summer. She is truly the most amazing girl I've ever dealt with. We still have a lot of interesting topics for ravers. We are comfortable and interested. Thank you for your attention, for following our story. I am grateful for every moment we have experienced together, for the challenges that made us stronger, and for the joys that made our life complete. I look forward to your comments. It truly means a lot to me. Do you believe that you can love someone else's child as much as your own? If you enjoyed the story, subscribe to my channel and like the video. I appreciate your support. Until our next meetings and new stories, gratitude and much love.